My beloved viewer, welcome you in the second episode for Unveiling the Truth about a lot of things about God, about His existence, about the whole world and the whole origin of the world. Before I start, I'd like to bring something just crossed my mind, and I want to share it with you, because lately people think science is the only God that we believe in. And I have a story in one of my kids in the church, one of my parishioners. She came one time crying for me and told me that her schoolmate, and although she's in the middle of school, she told her, "You're stupid because you believe, in a fairy tale story. There's no God." So the kids answer her back, "Who you believe in?" She said, "Science. Science is the only God now, and He's the only truth available. God is just a fairy tale. People invented God, and there's no such a thing called God." So the girl came crying and asked me how I answer this girl. And actually, this is going along with the whole social media and the whole things around us in the whole world. That's what we call Scientism. What Scientism is the view that hard science like chemistry, biology, physics, astronomy provide the only genuine knowledge of reality. Meaning that we cannot know that anything real unless we verified it with these hard sciences. And then I understand maybe it's valid when we talk about physical realm. Physical realm mean width, length, weight, volume, size, even time. That's okay. But what about the metaphysics? How can we prove by science the metaphysical realm? For example, values. How can I prove love? And even this statement, it's a funny statement because you cannot even prove this statement. It's a philosophical statement that you cannot even prove it in the lab. So how can I prove that love, ethics, values proven in a lab? Hard science cannot prove what's, value system, cannot prove love, cannot prove beauty, can prove the sensation, cannot prove my taste. Well, I love chocolate, I love ice cream. How can you verify that in the lab, that this taste is proven in a lab, that I have something affect me and give me certain joy when I eat it, or I look at it, when I even listen to a piece of music and I got excited or got emotionally touched? How can I prove this in a lab? This is a metaphysical realm. And when we talk about God, spirit stuff, it is a metaphysics. So the statement itself about lab, about hard sciences, cannot really become a measure to understand or prove or disprove God's existence, because we cannot prove it in a lab. This is the naturalists, or what we call scientism, that everything has to go through science only and only science. But I raise these questions among a lot of people who believe in this and ask them how we prove other things that exist, and it exists. I cannot weight love. I cannot measure love. I cannot measure sensation. All this stuff, it's a metaphysical stuff. How can I prove in a lab that these things exist? So when we talk about God, like the Bible said, God is a spirit, and a spirit cannot be detected ever in a lab, cannot be measured by length, width, depth, size, weight, volume. You cannot do that. And then we need to raise the questions, is science the only way to know reality? I think this is a very, very challenging question that many people who believe in this ask themselves, because science cannot answer a lot of questions. Besides, there's a lot of limitation of science. Till today, there's a lot of unknown stuff in the whole universe around us, even in the body of a human being. Science cannot answer. And we will answer that how God, can we prove it outside science or with science as well? Because cosmology is one of the very good science to prove God actually, that God exists.